Hello friends, welcome to your favorite YouTube channel Artist by Passion. Friends, today we are going to discuss our next lecture, that is six limbs of art. Friends, this is very important topic, so listen very carefully. सिक्स लिम्स में आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे सबसे पहले इसकी इंट्रोडक्शन, देन द नेम्स ऑफ सिक्स लिम्स ऑफ पेंटिंग्स, देन द सिक्स लिम्स ऑफ इंडियन आर्ट इन डिटेल. इसको हम डिटेल में करेंगे. सबसे पहले फ्रेंड्स हम इंट्रोडक्शन डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. पेंटिंग occupies the fourth place among the 64 arts enumerated by Vatsyana in his Kam Sutra, which is supposed to have been written during 200 to 300 AD. Some of the scholars are of the opinion that it was written in 700 BC, and some believes that its time is 300 BC. While concluding, Vatsyana has written a shlok which imply indicated that painting was fully developed during that period, and the six limbs of painting, Shadangas, enumerated in the Kam Sutra, was revived by Pandit Yashodhar during 11 to 12th century AD. Yashodhar Pandit was court counselor of the king of Jaipur Raja Jai Singh I, and his commentary was known as Jai Mangala. So this question can be asked in paper, that who was the court counselor of the king of Jaipur Raja Jai Singh I, and what we can say about his commentary. या फिर ऐसे करके पूछ सकते हैं कि उसकी कमेंट्री कौन सी किस तरह से जानी जाती है. तो आंसर इज जय मंगला. चाइनीज स्कॉलर शी हो also wrote about the six limbs during 400 to 500 AD. चाइनीज के जो स्कॉलर हुए हैं उन्होंने भी सिक्स लिम्स के बारे में 400 से 500 एडी में इसको डिस्क्राइब किया है. द लेटर आर क्वाइट akin to six limbs of painting described in the Kam Sutra. Now come to the next page. Jai Mangala. The commentary by Yashodhar Pandit describes the six limbs as follow. अब पेपर में ये क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं कि सिक्स लिम्स को किसके द्वारा कमेंट्री की गई थी. तो आंसर इज पंडित यशोधर. अब सिक्स लिम्स में कौन कौन से आ जाते हैं. सबसे पहले आ जाता है रूपभेद, सेकंड वन इज प्रमाण, थर्ड इज भाव, फोर्थ इज लावण्य योजना, फिफ्थ वन इज सादृश्य, एंड सिक्स्थ इज वर्णिका भंग. रूप भेद. Now what is रूप भेद? रूप भेद means knowledge of form or form impact. रूप means shape or form, and भेद means mystery. In the Shanti Parv of Mahabharat, 16 type of forms have been mentioned as small, long, thin and angular etc. सो शांति पर्व जो महाभारत का है उसमें 16 तरह के फॉर्म्स को डिस्क्राइब किया गया है, जैसे छोटी, लंबी, पतली होगी, मोटी होगी, एंगुलर होगी. सो लाइक दिस. नाउ द फॉर्म्स कैन बी सीन बाय आई एंड सोल. फॉर्म्स को हम आई और सोल से देख सकते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, दिस इज आई विच सीज द रूपा, बट आफ्टर दैट इट इज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड टू द सोल. सबसे पहले हम जो है फॉर्म को वो देखते हैं, उसके बाद हमारी जो सोल है वो उसको पहचानती है कि वो किस टाइप की है. दिस इज द नॉलेज ऑफ रूप भेद. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? रूप भेद. कैसे हम डिफरेंशिएट कर पाते हैं फॉर्म को? There are so many forms in the world, but we are supposed to know that one which we are going to paint. A simple example, we will make both form, roop and mystery bheda clear. Suppose three artists paint a woman. One paints a dancing woman, the other paints a woman combing her hair, and the third artist paints a mother with her baby. Next page. Now we will discuss our next page. Whoever sees them will call each the painting of a woman. But how it will be known that the dancing woman is a girl of a noble family practicing dance or a prostitute? Whether the combing woman is a newlywed lady or a maid servant preparing herself for going to the job. Whether the combing woman is a newlywed lady or a maid servant preparing herself going to the job. In the same way, whether the lady with the baby is a mother or a foster mother. All these questions are related to the Roop Bheda. If it is written under every painting that the lady is a prostitute, that is a newlywed bride, and that is a mother, we will at once understand the same. But unless the artist has got the proper knowledge of the same, he cannot paint a successful picture which might convey the artist's idea to the observer. Parman. Now what is Parman? Parman means proportion. Anupat means anupat. Parman means correct knowledge of the proportion of different forms. There should be harmonious division in the composition and measurement of the form drawn. The correct sense of proportion is known as Parma. If we are going to paint a scene of Kashmir, we will have to know as to how we can arrange lake, mountains and sky etc. on a small piece of paper or canvas. After calculating, we can say that this proportion of paper will cover lake, this much mountains and the rest sky. This space organization will be done by our sense of proportion in color scheme as to what atmosphere can be created by different colors. If a scene of sunset is to be painted, the proper color scheme has to be chosen. अगर हम सनसेट का सीन बना रहे हैं तो उसमें जो कलर्स हैं उसको बहुत ही प्रॉपर तरीके से हमको चूज करना पड़ेगा, तभी वो सीन अच्छा बन पाएगा. Some flying birds should also be there. Sun should touch the water and horizon behind the lake. There should be peace in the atmosphere, etc. The Parma is the yardstick of our inner self to measure, see, and understand the endless beauty in the universe. The Parma is not only the Parma is not only in man by birth, but it is found in almost all the living beings. इस तरह से परमा जो है वो यूनिवर्स में हर लिविंग बींग्स में पाया जाता है. वी कैन फील परमा इवन इन स्मॉलेस्ट क्रिएचर्स. जो छोटे छोटे क्रिएचर्स हैं उनमें भी हम परमा को देख सकते हैं. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज भाव. भाव मीन्स expression. Bhava is the representation of sentimental grace in posture and is the action of feeling of form. Expression conveyed through form is bhava. फॉर्म के द्वारा जो भी एक्सप्रेशन कन्वे होता है दैट इज भाव. Modifications of natural feelings under the influence of special circumstances reflect in facial expression, betray the altered state of body as whole. The expression of sentiments has been taken as one of the most important things in painting. Our eyes sees the emotion and the same are expressed by grateful distortion of face. But the deepest expression of the same are felt by heart only. Showing of disposition or posture only is not enough in a painting. The bhav is expressed in two ways, for example overt and covert. भाव को हम दो तरीके से एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट वन इज overt and second one is covert. We can easily see the overt expression of sentiments by our eyes, but only heart can feel its covert form. We can see the sentiment expression in the beauty of the new flowers of spring, in weeping by covering one's eye with hands, in wearing torn clothes, and in the bowing of eyelids, etc. But we cannot see the covert forms with the eyes. We can understand the subtle meaning with experience only. Bhav is the specialty of Indian art. Ajanta painting became famous in the world only because of the beauty of expression of Bhav in them. So this is all about Bhava. Now next one is Lavanya Yojana. Now what is Lavanya Yojana? Lavanya Yojana means aesthetic scheme to add beauty and grace to the painting is Lavanya Yojana. Painting की खूबसूरती को और भी ज़्यादा बढ़ाना that is called Lavanya Yojana. Lavanya Yojana in a painting is a must. Shri Avnindranath Tagore has further elaborated the Lavanya Yojana in his 6 limbs of Indian painting. Parman seems to be like a master who is setting right the boy by force, and Lavanya is mother who is affectionately trying to mold him according to her desires in so many ways. Bhav is the expression of inner beauty and Lavanya is the making manifest of the outer beauty by adding grace, and charm to it. Bhav at times makes a painting dry, but Yojana, Lavanya Yojana gives gleam to beauty. सो इस तरह से जो लवण्य योजना है वो पेंटिंग को और भी ज़्यादा खूबसूरत बनाने का मेथड है. एज द improper use of salt makes a meal bitter and tasteless. In the same way, unappropriate lavanya yojana mars the beauty of a painting. So only balanced lavanya yojana should be there in a painting. जैसे हम कुछ भी खाने के लिए बनाते हैं, अगर उसमें साल्ट जो है वो इन प्रॉपर वे से पड़ जाता है तो उससे जो है वो मील का वो जो टेस्ट है वो सारा खराब हो जाता है. उसी तरह से लवण्य योजना को अगर सही तरह से पेंटिंग में प्रयोग में ना लाया जाए तो पेंटिंग अच्छी बिल्कुल भी नहीं बन पाती. सो नेक्स्ट वन इज सादृश्य. सादृश्य, द पेंटिंग मे बी ट्रू और imaginary, but it ought to be effectual. Sadrishya means the ascertainment or distortion of the real form or resemblance or similarity in forms and ideas. The painting should be clear. If Akbar is painted, it should look like Akbar and not Aurangzeb. That means अगर हम कोई पोर्ट्रेट बना रहे हैं, सपोज अगर हमने अकबर का पोर्ट्रेट बनाया है तो वो अकबर का लगना चाहिए. सो पेंटिंग इज लाइक दैट कि जो हम बना रहे हैं वो पूरा डिपिक्ट होना चाहिए कि ये चीज़ जो हम दिखाना चाहते हैं बना के वही बननी चाहिए. जैसे कि अगर हम फ्लावर्स की पेंटिंग बना रहे हैं तो फ्लावर्स वो लगने चाहिए कि अगर वो रोज़ के फ्लावर हैं तो वो रोज़ के ही लगे, और अगर वो सनफ्लावर्स हैं तो वो सनफ्लावर जैसे दिखने चाहिए. दैट इज सादृश्य. वर्णिका भंग. वर्णिका भंग means color scheme. Okay. It means the use of color in an artistic style. There should be appropriate color scheme to express the idea and atmosphere in a painting. Opposite or wrong colors should not be used, otherwise the painting will be unattractive. For this, the painter should be versatile. We should have the knowledge of what color scheme can make a definite atmosphere lively. Varnika Bhang has been placed in the last of the Indian paintings so that after the completion of picture, the colors may be properly added. The full control of brush is a must for an artist in order to get good color scheme and fine touches. So friends, this is all about Varnika Bhang. आई होप आप सबको ये वाला लेक्चर अच्छे से समझ में आया होगा. जैसे कि सिक्स लिम्स पेपर्स के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बहुत ही